Hello, welcome. It is right now it's 12:39 a.m. 11th of March 2024. But obviously today's video diary is for the 10th. So today was a pretty eventful day. Did quite a lot. Recruited a couple of workers for the new business that I'm doing with my business partner. Business partner came over. We did more work together, made sure that everything was sort of stabilized. Ads are doing amazing. Leads are coming in at $4, $5 every single lead. Doing amazing. I have to congratulate myself for that one, right? But I'm still not satisfied. I don't know why, but I'm still not satisfied. I literally look at all the work that I did and I'm like, holy shit, this is a lot of work, but I missed this one thing. And I have a sneaking suspicion that even if I completed that one thing, I'd still have this weird feeling in my stomach, just not fucking satisfied. It's a weird feeling. It's a super weird feeling. It's like you feel like something is chasing you, and you feel like, no, it's not that you feel like something is chasing you. You feel like something's slipping away from you. That's what it is. You feel like time's running out. And for all intents and purposes, time may as well be running out because that's how I feel, right? So it's not a bad thing because it gets me to move quick, make sure that I do as much as I can to get results in the shortest time span that I can. But I came out with the goal with this new business idea, Tuesday last week. We've completed literally all the legal documents. We are officially a business. We've ran ads, started getting leads coming in, so started to fine-tune our ad strategies. Recruited a couple of workers in 1 week, less than a week. But here's the thing, my goal was to make money with that business, start getting money into the business before yesterday. And evidently, we have not had money in the business yesterday. It kind of sucks. Some of you might think that this is really, really high expectations. It's unfair expectations of myself. But one thing that I learned, and one thing that I'm going to follow and live by for the rest of my life, and I'm not sure if I talked about this before, I probably do, I probably always talk about this, but you are not the highest version of yourself that you can imagine. You are the lowest version of yourself that you can accept. So think about this. This is life. And I'm sure throughout life you have many different avenues. You have your fitness, your career, your finances, your relationships, whatever. There is a level of homeostasis in all different avenues of your life. Fitness, up, down, up, down, up, down. Okay? You get more in shape, get less in shape. You get more in shape, you get less in shape. Career, you do better in your career, you do worse, you do better, you do worse, you do better, you do worse. It goes like this. For most people, it goes like this, okay? But here's the thing. There is only a few people where this does not exist. It is only this. Because what happens is, for most people, their ceiling and their floor stays the same. So they can go as high as they want with their ceiling, but they always drop down to their floor. But a select few people, their floor rises with their ceiling. Meaning, their tolerance, their acceptance, their bare minimum increases alongside their goals or alongside what they've achieved. So if they've achieved the absolute maximum and in their perspective, they've achieved something amazing, for a lot of people, their flow will stay the same. So they'll be okay with settling back to the old ways of, okay, it's okay to wake up a little bit later. It's okay to not work so hard. It's okay to not work the whole day. It's okay to do that. But that's how people fall back down to their floors. The only way to avoid falling back down is to raise the floor with your ceiling. You need to raise your own self-standard. What's the standard for yourself? What is something that you would never go below? And let's use the bank account let's use your bank account as an example, okay? I'm sure there is a point of your bank account, your ceiling, where you can reach it and you'll say, oh my God, I feel so good right now. And then you can get a little bit comfortable. And maybe you get a little bit lazier, complacent. You start dipping down, okay? Start dipping down and you hit the floor. But there is a floor. There is a point where you're never going to go down, where you look at your bank account and it might be $3, it might be $10. It's definitely a number. Those of you that say that you don't have a floor, you're lying. The number exists. It could be $10, could be $20, could be $1, could be negative $20. But there is a number that if you go below this number, there is a sick feeling in your stomach because you have let yourself down with your self-standard. That, and imagine that. Really, really imagine that. Try and step into the shoes of that person that is dropping down to their floor and just slightly edging below that floor. Let's say your number in your bank account is $10. Let's say this person reaches $9 and they get that sick feeling in their stomach like, what the fuck have I been doing? Now, imagine you got that same feeling when you had $100 in your bank account. You probably wouldn't go below 100, would you? Imagine you got that same feeling when you have $1,000 in your bank account. You probably wouldn't go below 1,000, would you? It's your standard for yourself. And people say they have self-standards. People say they got this. People say they got this and that. But in reality, when you look at the way that people behave and the way that people truly react to them dropping below their standards, you can truly deduce that these people don't have standards. Maybe they do. Obviously, everyone does, okay? Everyone has standards. But these people say they have these unrealistic standards because they think it's cool. And I'm here to tell you, in order to have these standards, you need to work on yourself. And you need to force yourself to have these standards. Now, imagine this. And I'm going to try and give you a glimpse to how I feel on a daily basis. The way that I feel is that I am always hovering above that level of my standard. Doesn't matter how much I'm earning on in my bank account. Doesn't matter how much, or how many clients I'm onboarding. Doesn't matter how many workers I'm hiring. It doesn't matter how many business ideas I have. Doesn't matter how much people love me. Doesn't matter how well I become at public speaking. Doesn't matter how well I become at how good I become at sales. Every now and then I'll feel good, but most of the time I'm hovering just an inch above my standard. And I'm always feeling like the standard is catching up to me. I'm not even dropping, right? But the standard is catching up to me. So some of you might think that, wow, this seems like something that I need to get things done, like to achieve my goals. But gift and a curse. It's a gift in that I will definitely achieve my goals. There's no doubt about it. I will definitely get to the point where I can take my parents all over the world, show them amazing places, give them amazing experiences until their deathbed, take care of my children the best way that I can, make sure that my wife is taken care of and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, I will definitely reach that point. But it's a curse in that I'm always in a state of urgent fear. I feel like something's catching up to me. And I feel like time will run out if I don't run. And that's it for me today.